Sup my dudes, Valk here. Today we're gonna do a couple multis before I start the video, see if we can get Kenpachi, as he's one of the holy multi. That's a good multi. See if we can get Kenpachi, as he's one of the secret rares I'm missing really quickly, but we're going to be talking about the new LR Giselle from the BP, because LR Giselle is broken. Like, Giga Turbo broken, like, completely changes how you do Infinites. They basically a must-have now inside Infinites. She is wacky. Now, before I get into it, I know people will be like, she, ho, 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 ho. Listen, let the secret last for some people, okay? But LR Giselle is a broken character. So I think I'll call it this one. Yeah. I think that's good there. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about Giselle now. So, LR Giselle, where are you at? You're like zombie, was it zombie witch or something like that? I forget what they named her. Zombie pledge, right here. This, her. She is broken. You can see I already max limit broke her. I rolled her into range and cost. These are the big ones you want to focus on with her. She leads Bambi category by 120%, which is whatever, it doesn't really matter. Flowers, which is important, very important, she's on flowers. Quincy, unyielding spirit, spiritual sensitivity, so she can go on the JJK team, which is going to be good for running Abyss whenever I decide to do that. Monster, Bambi's mad sadist and villain. So, what does she do? Well, if you go ahead and open her up again, if I'm not stupid and, you know, I click it, she has Zombie Mark. What this does is summons enemies killed while bearing the symbol. So, basically, it's a debuff that applies for a certain amount of time, then they go on a time where they can't be applied with a debuff again. And as long as that debuff is applied and they die, they get summoned on your side. And you're like, wow, Valk, that sounds incredibly broken. Because it is. You can see here we have basically the full flowers team. We're only going to swap out you for Dark Flame Lover, and then we're going to make sure to turn our effects off, because I'm gonna be real, I've seen her effects. I went and tested her a little bit just to see how the mark works. It's not anything crazy. So, or it's not anything like crazy enough to where I'm like, oh my god, you guys have to see it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run this. Let's just run insane. Let's go ahead, quick start, get this rolling, get the ball rolling, and you guys will get to see exactly what she does, how she works, etc., and why she's so stupidly broken. She's really broken in Infinites, and that's what I'm going to try to showcase to you guys today, how broken she is in an Infinite run, and the answer is extremely broken. So, we're going to run Ruin Society, not because I need anything from it, but because I feel like it's a good gauge so you guys can see how good she is. Basically, if you're running an Infinite, this character's a must-have. That's just kind of the level as to where she's at. That's how broken she is. She is a very wacky broken. Let's go ahead. Let's put all of our Namis here. This stage kind of does suck for Nami. I should have thought about that. But, whatever. We're going to put our Namis here. We're going to let them push into us, actually. We're actually going to set up back here just so Nami can get some money. We're going to set up further back so Nami can have money. So, let's go ahead and let's get it running. We're going to have Nami just popping off real quick. Then we're going to put down our Aishino. We're going to put down Aishino right here because, like I said, I do want to set up further back. Let Nami just generate revenue for us while we go ahead and level up. Go ahead and get some food. You can see the money going up because Nami's so absurdly broken. Nami's wacky. Nami's a very strong unit. And I hope they don't nerf her or anything like that. I do like how strong she is. So let's go ahead. Let's put a dark flower down. We're going to get her all but maxed out. Then we're going to finish what we were doing. And then we're going to go back over to our Namis. We're going to feed them because they're starving. And we're terrible parents. We haven't fed our children at all. And then we're going to get her up. Get this up. And then get this up as well. So now that that's going, now that everything's going, and we have our damage down, we can start doing the funny stuff. Which is putting you down. And you can hear, well, actually I have the audio muting, so you can't hear anything. But she talks a lot. I don't know, some people might like that, some people might not like that, but you guys can see exactly what's happening now. Yeah, this is how she works. It's very broken. It's very, very, very dummy broken. Now we have our armies colliding. You can see them just running into each other. Very funny. At least I think so. I think it's pretty funny. So then we're going to put another one here. And we're going to make sure, you know, she gets all the way maxed out. And then we'll put one more all the way up front and make sure she gets maxed out as well. So now we have all these going all the way down the lane, applying the mark. So whenever they kill something or whenever something dies, they're able to go ahead and basically, they're able to go ahead and just capitalize off that and just kind of make our army. You'll see whenever the bosses die, the bosses will join the army as well. You can see right there, you can see Yuhabak just walking on by. You get the idea. It's stupid. It's very broken. It's very, very, very dumb, because now you have the two armies just meeting and clashing, and it's just an infinite stream of just fodder, I guess you could say. So we're going to do here, we're going to pop this, we're going to do here, another Sacramato, we'll put here, then we're going to come here, feed, and we're going to buy more food. You got to keep them burgers up, got to get them burger games going. So this is basically it now. This is the run. Now we're gonna put down our Dark Flame Lover. Dark Flame Lover's broken. Dark Flame Lover's gonna constantly stun them. You're constantly stealing their units. Yeah. Very broken. Kind of changes the game. That's why I'm doing a showcase a little bit differently than I normally do. Because of how much Giselle actually changes things. Like, Giselle's very, very, very broken. You can see here exactly, like, it's just a constant stream of enemies on your side. Just swarming in. Like, this is such a broken mechanic. Okay, now that Nami is... Now that we're maxed out on everybody, we can finish and upgrade our Namis for the knockback. So now we have stun and knockback. Gotta love Nami. Nami's a very fun character. Dude, I don't know what they did with the Flowers team. I don't know why they gave it so many buffs, but Flowers is so broken now. You can see now that we got the Visionary, we should be able to spawn in a Grimmy off that. Did Grimmy die with the buff up? Grimmy might not have died with the buff up. I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. But look at this. 3 mil, 3 mil, 3 mil, 1 mil, 3 mil. Like, dude, this is so wacky. And then not to mention, whenever I decide to actually pop this, right? Whenever you pop this, everything's going to die and you're going to get the bosses coming for you. So if you have stuff like, if you're running her, you don't even need to run her in Flowers, is the thing. If you're running her with like Lord Sombra and you drop the all range atomic and she has the zombie pledge mark or the zombie mark applied to like a lot of the enemies, you're just going to spawn in a ton of really strong enemies. Like, it's going to be, no matter how this ends up, this is such a wacky, wacky, wacky buff in comparison. So we're just kind of waiting for them all to gather here. We are all gathered here today to say hello to our nuclear bomb. We're just waiting on them to kind of push towards the end, and then we're going to hit Orbital Sacrifice, and you're going to see a massive, massive wave of a bunch of them to spawn in. Alright. Boop. Orbital Sacrifice, and now here comes a massive wave of them, because we just killed a ton of them. So, yeah. This is it. This is... look how far I can push completely solo because of LR Giselle. She is broken. Just super broken. All of this is broken. It's just like it's such a fun mechanic too. It's so wacky. It's so cool. I think it's super dope. I think the whole mechanic's cool. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to hold on much longer, but you guys get the idea on how this works. I think it's dope. I think it's really, really cool. As long as you're running through, you'll be able to get a ton of stuff. Anyways, that's basically the video. LR Giselle's broken as hell. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.